Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. A look at the creation tree, starting from Lord Brahma. Nine sons born to Lord Brahma from various parts of his body, married the 9 daughters born to Kardama Prajapati. Kardama had been blessed by Lord Sri Vishnu to take the hands of Devahuti Now, Atri, who emerged from Brahma, married Anasuya. Mariji married Kala. Bhrigu married Khayati, while Pulaha married Gati. Pulastya's wife was Havirbhu. Vasishta's wife was Arundhati. Angirasa married Shraddha. Kratu married Kriya. Atharva married Shanti. To Atri and Anasuya were born Dattatreya, a ray of Srihari, Durvasa, a ray of Lord Shiva, and Soma, the moon god. To Mariji and Kala were born Kashyapa, and elsewhere we have learned that Kashyapa's wives Aditi and Didi gave birth to Devas and Asuras respectively. Didi's sons were Hiranyaksha, whose wife was Rishabhanu, and Hiranyakashipu, whose wife was Kayadu. Hiranyakashipu's son Prahlada, his son Virojana, Virojana's son Bali, Bali's 100 sons, eldest being Bana. Whose daughter Usha married Anirudh. We will come to that later in Krishna Avatar. Bhrigu, wife Khyati, sons Dhata Vitata, Kavi. Dada's wife Ayadi, Meru's daughter, their son Mrkanda, Mrkanda's son Markandeya, Vidada's wife Niyadi, also Maru's daughter, their son Prana, Prana's son Vedashira, a sage. Bhrigu's third son Kavi, son Shukracharya or Usana. Shukracharya's wife Burjaswati, to whom was born Devayani. Now Pulaha. Pulaha and Gati begot 3 sons. Karmakshetra, Varian, Sahisnu. Pulastya and Havirbhu had 2 sons, Agastya and Vishrava. Vishrava also called Vaishravana. Vaishravana's wives, one was Idabida and her son was Kubera. Vaishravana also married Kaikashi, a daughter of a demon from Netherlands, who had slyly approached Mr. Abbas, but who obliged her, but cautioning her that her progeny would be of Rakshasic traits. But on her persistent plea, he said one of the sons will turn out to be pious and be blessed by God. So Kaikeyi's sons were Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Vibhishana, Shurpanakha. Now comes Vasishtha and wife Arundhati, their son Shakti, Shakti's son Parashara, Parashara's wife Satyavati, and their son Vyasa. Vyasa's son Shuka, from Brahma's mouth had emerged Angiras. His wife Shraddha bore two sons, Udatya and Brihaspati. Brihaspati's son Bharadwaja, Bharadwaja's son Manu, and his sons Nara, son Shankriti, another son Gargya, son Garga. Now comes Kradu and wife Kriya. They had 60,000 sons who were all sages. Atharva, who married Shanti, their son Datichi. Datichi's reference will come later as the one who gave his backbone to be cast into a thunderbolt for Indra as an invincible weapon in Indra's hands. Now it is interesting to note that the first rishis born of Brahma bore offsprings that were pious, full of sattvic qualities, but also those who were bestowed with Rajasic or Tamasic traits. Especially when we come to Pulastya's wife Kaikeyi bearing sons like Ravana. Now another point may be worth noting is Soma, moon god, who was born to Atri and Anasuya. That is Brahma's son Atri, Atri's son Soma. Soma as a ray of Lord Brahma. Now, sun god will come as a third generation starting from Brahma. This can be understood as Mariji's son Kashyapa, Kashyapa's wife Aditi. So Aditi's son Vivaswan, sun god. It is also important to note that the 12 sons of Aditi, that is Devas, the first being Vivaswan, sun god, whose wife was Sapnya, a daughter of Vishwakarma. Their son was Shraddha Deva, who became Vaivaswata Manu in the 7th Manvantara, that is in our present Manvantara. To them was also born Yama, the son, and daughter Yami, the deity presiding over river Yamuna. Also, Vivaswan's wife Samjna had a birth as Vedava or mare, and she had the twin sons Ashwini Kumaras, that is the celestial physicians. Aditi's first son Vivaswan's another wife was Chaya, daughter of Vishwakarma, and their sons and daughters were Shanishwara, that is Saturn, Savarni, who became a Manu in Savarna Manvantara, and the daughter was Tapati. Aditi's second to 10 sons were Aryama, Pusha, Twasta, Savita, Bhaga, Data, Vidhata, Mitra, Varuna. The 11th son being Indra. Now Varuna was the god of waters. Indra married Shashi, a daughter of Puloma, in the lineage of Danu, a wife of Kashyapa, and considered as Asuras. So, Indra married a daughter from the Asura family, but also important to note is that Indra married from his brother's sister's lineage. Aditi's 12th son was Vamana or Upendra, Upendra being younger to Indra. Vamana's wife was Kirti. Now, of the sons of Aditi, Twasta's wife of Rajana, Rajana also being a sister of Daityas. That is Diti's sons. So, like Indra here, Twasta had married from the mother's sister's lineage, and Twasta's son was Vishwarupa. We will come across Vishwarupa in Srimad Bhagavata when we talk of Chitraketu and Vrutra. Now, it is important to note that this creation process had happened all as per the guidance and inspiration and blessing of the Almighty Lord Sriman Narayana, and all with a purpose in his creation through Maya. Narayana, 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 Narayana. Loka samasta sugino bhavantu. Sarve jana sugino bhavantu. Narayana Akhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.